What's up, everyone? Doc asked me to check out this video. He got a question from somebody that asked, with everything going on, what platform would be the most ideal platform? Now, my answer is very simple. I mean, for many of you who have probably already watched this channel long enough, you probably know what I'm going to answer. So let's check out what Doc answers in this particular video and why he gives his reasons and answered the exact way he did.
There's certain things that I'm going to tell you, okay? At this point, to be on, being 100% honest with you, especially the future coming forward, it doesn't look like it makes sense to be on multiple platforms. So that means one platform is what you should choose and you should stick to. I know a lot of you know, I'm going to stick to multiple platforms. Listen, the amount of money that you're going to spend to be on multiple platforms just doesn't make sense, in my opinion, okay? So if you are going to go with one platform, what platform would you want to go with? Well, you would want the platform that's getting the most games.
Agreed. And this is why I mostly went ahead and just shelved my PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. I mean, Xbox Series X has that proxy to PC. So as a PC gamer, if you already had an Xbox Series X, or if you do have an Xbox for any reason, there's that proxy. I got mine because it's a development kit. So I'm not going to trade this console in for anything. It doesn't make any sense for me to do that. The PlayStation 5, on the other hand, I can easily trade that one because, again, like he said, a lot of these games, I get to play because I'm on PC, right?
That's number one. The most games, the platform that's getting the most game. You're a gamer, you care about games. That's number one. Number two, you would want the platform that is getting the big titles, even if they're going to be delayed, or they're getting the titles from multiple publishers, from themselves, and they're getting titles from other people's publishers, other people's developers, and stuff like that, right? Even if they're going to be delayed. At this point, guys, some of these games are going to be worth the wait, right?
Agreed. Absolutely agreed. Yo, I got I got some I got an axe to grind with some of these you know games that came out and they played like crap when they launched. Dragon's Dogma 2 is one of them. This game showed up, and boy, look at all the updates that they've done on this game since the game title update, title update, title update, title update, title update, title update, title update. This is just last year. Title update, including fulfilling fixes, reducing infection frequency on Dragon's Plague, blah blah. Now most of it because in RPG they were tuning the game, right? But if you go read the notes in the title updates and stuff, you'll be very surprised how many fixes this game got. I mean, and it's all documented here. Look at this stuff. I mean, bro, what in the world did I buy? I bought basically. I was a beta tester. That's literally what they made me into for buying their game early. So what I'll do with these Capcom games is they're only going to get $9 from me. Any single one that comes out, maybe even a Street Fighter game, because again, their DLC for Street Fighter games are just way too expensive. And plus, I play Mortal Kombat. I had to just tell myself I like Street Fighter. I can play it, all right, but you can only master. To be honest, unless you're like some of these cats that play multiple fighting games, and there's a very rare few of them. You can only master one, and even they still have their deficiencies once they make their way into other games. If you get what I mean. So it's not really a big, thing. I'll just stick with the one fighting game that I can actually wrap my mind around and play every time. Or maybe if they bring out Injustice, I like NRS games. It's just the way they make their games appeals to me. Then you had Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I don't have it on my Steam. I have it on the EA Play, where I was basically also a beta tester for these guys as well too. So what Doc is saying is not wrong. He is very correct that it's almost always worth the wait, if not always.
It's okay if you gotta wait a year, 2 years, a month, 3 months for the game to finally drop on your platform. That's perfectly fine. Okay. Number three, you're gonna want the platform that arguably is gonna have the what am I looking for? The best support for the best controller if you're a controller gamer, right?
Agreed. Agreed. So these announcements for the prices, I was looking and going, man, I've been wanting to buy myself a couple of extra Xbox controllers. I play with them more. In fact, I finally went ahead and said, I'm going to learn and properly be able to play Mortal Kombat on an Xbox controller, which it wasn't even really that hard to actually do. I was laughing at myself the other day because I was playing with it and I was like, yeah, I probably need to phase out, using a PlayStation controller, or hopefully there's this one controller that comes to the market very soon. It's an Xbox controller, but it's designed like the PS5 controller. It's coming to the market. They announced it at like some technical event last year. I'm looking forward to that controller like crazy because I do like some things that the DualShock 5 does in the way I play Mortal Kombat, but nothing that the Xbox controller cannot handle. And plus, I play Street Fighter with the Xbox controller too, so no biggie there.
All of these platforms have mouse and keyboard support, I believe, for the most part. Correct me if I'm wrong, right? So controller has the best support, right, for controller.
I barely use mouse and keyboard. The only game I comfortably use mouse and keyboard is Tom Clancy's The Division. Those two games, Division 1 and Division 2. But I don't even use a I don't even use a mouse and keyboard like that anymore. Maybe when I used to make a lot of content for The Division, I'm always on my PC anyways. I can capture my footage, clip, do all kinds of stuff. Mouse and keyboard's kind of fine. Because again, you need to shoot a lot of bullets, so precision is actually nice. But there's nothing you can't do. There's nothing you can't achieve with a controller. All you got to do is just get a little bit of skill.
The platform that has the best support for headphones. What's the best gaming headset out right now, right? You want the platform that can do that, right? You're going to want the platform that has a subscription serve or access to subscription services if you want them, like EA Plus, UB Plus, whatever the subscription services may be out there, right? And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you want a platform that once you have it, you're not gonna feel like you're missing out on something else. So, without further ado, if you haven't guessed by now what platform I'm talking about with all the freaking clues that I have given you, the platform that I'm talking about, rumble, drum roll please. Boom! The PC platform, baby. It is time for you to get yourself a Walmart PC, baby. Oh,
Oh man, he put that picture of the Walmart PC there. I told him. You see, a lot of people were making fun of this Walmart PC thing, but as somebody who's gamed on my first PC that I owned, that was mine. I don't have that PC anymore. If it was possible, I would still own that PC. Let me tell you how I got that PC. My mom was running consulting for, her business for a few people that had come to kick off a start off, and they were setting up an office, and so her commission was supposed to be paid to her, and so my mom was like, "All right, can I have one of those computers for my son? He's kind of like into these computer things, and just take that out of my commission." They were like, "What?" They're like, "You don't need to take it out of your commission." They were like, "Your son, right?" I was like 17 or 16. I'm still getting ready to, we finished high school early in my home country. I think I graduated at 16, and I was kind of old. Some people graduate at 17, but you're super old at that point. Kids be graduating at 15. It's weird. And so I was home doing all this stuff, but I was already in my neighborhood helping people fix their computers and stuff. And so yeah, they were like, "Sure." So next thing you know, my mom's cousin, who was also like working with her at the time, shows up in the afternoon and is like, "Hey, what's up, buddy?" I'm like, "Oh, how you doing, Unc? Big bro and all that." And he just had a computer in his hand. It was a Celeron based PC. That was my first PC that I ever had. And one really cool thing about the PC ecosystem so far is how interesting it actually is in terms of its versatility and being able to do stuff. And that PC was old school as heck, and its compatibility was crap. This was back in the day, but I gamed on that thing. Dead to Rights was the game that I played on there. I would love to go ahead and beat that game. I got to a boss that I just couldn't beat, and I had already selected. I don't know if it has a difficulty level, but I remember that boss was smoking me, bro, and I had to play with the keyboard. Yeah, I didn't have any controllers. I didn't even have a console then. So it's interesting to see how the PCs have now come around. And when people tell me that they don't want to deal with updates and they don't want to deal with these things, I'm like, man, if you had that Celeron PC and you were saying these things, I could relate, but not today. These things have become vanilla, man. Like you plug your controller in, it's like, oh, DualShock 6 controller recognized. I'm like, what? It recognizes everything. It's like USB, Bluetooth device. It's so intuitive over the years of iteration. It's so wild, you know?
Oh yeah, all that trash everyone was talking about that Walmart PC. Oh, it's looking nice now. What is it for $800, $900? This is a PC that I started with. I'm gonna see if I can put it up on the screen right now.
That's a big PC. I mean, if this is what you started with, oh man, for a desktop. I mean, at least Doc has a laptop, but his main desktop. If this is what he started with, man, he was balling because also my first PC build, the one I built, was years later, like 2016. I had laptops in the interim that I used while I was in college and all that stuff. I always got me a laptop. Like whenever school would. I think I rocked it like maybe two. One of them got stolen. Ugh, still annoying. That laptop was amazing. Like it was like a media center. It had Windows freaking Vista. Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed that laptop. It was massive, 15-inch screen and everything. Did homework with it and watched movies and TV shows on it. It was those days. And so starting out here at this price point, is actually very interesting because in 2016, when I built my PC, I was touching about $700 on that PC at 2016. And that PC is not as powerful as what you get in this particular box today. Man, what I'll probably do is I'll probably do like some receipts. Let me pull my receipts.
This the PC that I started with is $800 right now. You even get it. So the PC that I bought for $900 a year ago is actually cheaper. It's $100 less this year.
That's how PC components do it.
That makes sense. The PC that I bought for $900 that started me gaming on PC, you could go ahead and buy right now for $800. Now I know I always recommend against an 8GB VRAM card.
I still don't know what people are talking about with this 8GB VRAM. Now, in all fairness, I haven't touched anything less than 12 in all my builds in a while. All my sub 12 gig graphics cards, I've either maybe gifted them away or they're basically in my kids' builds. I want to tap one of them and switch out one of them for a while and test a bunch of games, but I just don't want to do that stress right now because a lot of people, when you have these PC conversations, man, there are just so many people that would be trying to drag you in the comment section and I don't know what it is, man. It would just be bothering you like, oh, you're trying to come to their house and kick their door down and take their console from them. That just kind of, it makes it really weird. So that's why sometimes I don't want to go too deep into the conversations at the end of the day.
But listen, you're going to be playing old games anyways. And it's only a few select games that we're struggling on that card. And that's if I wanted to play the game at 4K, which most PC gamers are playing games at 1440p. So
1080p, guys. I'm playing right now. This is one thing a lot of people don't necessarily pay attention to is a lot of the people want to be luxurious sometimes. Let me just show you my setup. Or maybe I should just let him finish and I'll show you my setup probably in a separate video.
I'm telling you right now, for $800, you're going to be able to get a Walmart PC, cheap Walmart PC, but again, something that's upgradable. Number one, you're going to be able to upgrade it, okay? Number two, you can use whatever controller you want. Number three, you can use the best gaming headsets on the market you want. Number four, you're going to be able to get all the games. Eventually, all the games will go to PC. It doesn't matter if you got to wait for it. Number five, you got access to all the subscription services you want. Yes, even to include Sony if you want. You got to cloud stream it, but it's just a matter of time until they put the full Sony subscription service on PC. Yep. And you are going to be opened up to a market where if Xbox or whatever your favorite publisher wants to sell the games for $80, guess what you'll be able to do? No, you don't gotta go. You don't even have to go the full on mighty and sail the seven seas type of person. You don't even gotta pirate the game. No. You can go out there and find keys. Oh yeah, there's different sites that you can find keys. I found South of Midnight for $17 on one of these sites. $17 for South of Midnight? Yeah, I'm gonna do it because I think I'm.
Dude, if y'all are now talking about discounts on PC key sites, I can't help this guy anymore. He's not a console player anymore, man. He's now knee deep. Next thing you know, he's gonna be buying Windows keys and all. It's over, guys. I told you. You see, oh man, you know what? Let me just finish this video, man.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from Game Pass PC. I don't know yet. My subscription switches over to Game Pass PC on the 6th of May. So I got some time to think about it. We'll see what I do. But I am really contemplating going full steam. But there it is.
Full steam ahead.
That's definitely my recommendation to you, okay? If you go Steam as well and you get your whole family on Steam, there's Steam family sharing as well where you can share your library with everybody in your family. You don't got to pay for online. I mean, right now, PC gaming makes a lot of sense. Shout out to my dude, VG Fight School. He been preaching this for a while now.
Thank you. Appreciate the shout out.
Shout out to the Turk. He been saying this for a while now too. Hey, PC right now is the way to go. I know. You guys thought I was going to mention another platform. Are you out of your damn mind? Every single platform right now looks crazy. The only good thing on the console, the only good thing right now that you could talk about console-wise is Game Pass. And guess what? Game Pass on PC is still better. Dog1985, there's levels to this. Yes, somebody left me a comment saying you don't get day and date on Game Pass PC. Clearly, a lot of people don't understand what Game Pass PC is. Look it up. You do get day and date.
A lot of people don't understand Game Pass's business proposition, but again, you know, what are you gonna say? But I think this is actually a well argued case. In fact, this is actually done better than I would have probably done it, because I mean, I'll just jump right in and be like, we should all know this, right? And then I'll just start making my video. But I appreciate the fact that he took the time to talk about those minimal things, the controller side of things, talking about how, you know, you get, you know, support for accessories beyond what the console would, you know, would natively support in many cases, and all of that stuff. It's actually very interesting at the end of the day to see the proposition go, you know, that route. All right. I'll talk to you guys in another video. Thank you for watching this one, and hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.